And now the most highly anticipated Ask the Expert we have ever done. If you've fallen into a workout rut, need a little motivation, you are in the right spot today.
Yes, joining us this afternoon, personal trainer Craig Mellendorf with the Wisconsin Athletic Club. So, getting fit at any age, and we finally have the video of Jim.
Of Jim, yes.
Jim's excited.
Jim's excited, yes.
This is so motivating when you see this.
Well, this is another 80-year-old person working out, and Jim's more doing dumbbell work. So what you're going to see is he sits on a stability ball. He's doing arm curls there. He's using 12-pound weights. He goes through a whole routine where he does bicep curls, tricep extensions. He's doing some bench press work, a little twist, a little fly action. So we're looking at someone who's 80 years old, and he does this all on his own. Now, he's not one of my clients. He doesn't have a personal trainer. He just goes through the whole workup on his own. And again, he has increased weight over the course of time. So he started off with 5-pound weights, and now he's working up to, I think those are 10 or 12-pound weights that he's using, which is a lot when you see some of the things that he's doing.
Now he's working on
yoga
balance
moves. Now
here.
this is the other thing I want to say. This is a very important aspect for people as they get older, is their balance. And as you can see, Jim is working on 1-foot things. He's actually stretching himself out, doing different moves. He picked up from his yoga class. So he does take yoga,
here.
right? He does yoga about 1 or 2 times a week. He lifts weights 2 or 3 times a week again. So
he's mixing it up.
He does. And so what we're looking at is somebody who's 80 years old and getting it done, which I just love. And you see people like that working out at the club, and you go, why can't I do this? Just throw it like Marlis again today. I had Marlis on the assisted pull-up.
And she's how old again?
She's 80 also. Okay. And she
breaking hearts, Marla.
Well, she didn't think the weight was enough, so she wanted it down a little bit more so she could be doing it more by herself. I mean, that's what I love, is seeing people like that.
I don't want to know what weight, because if she's beating me, I'm going to be angry.
That's right. But anyway, they do a great job, and what's really important to realize, and let's just get back to what we originally wanted to say, is that you're never too old to start. And I don't care what position you're in, it's strength training. The whole idea of functional mobility that we talked about last week is very critical to people as they get older. The idea of working on your balance, of working on stretching, those are aspects that are really important for just your total function as a human being. And the more you can do things like this, the more active you're going to feel, more alive you're going to feel, and the better lifestyle you're going to have.
And if someone doesn't have a gym, doesn't have the equipment, go outside and walk, and then sit up from a chair 20 times.
Again, or buy the bands. You can do all these things with bands at home too. All this activity can be the same thing.
So what you're saying is there's no excuse.
There is no excuse.
Ways to do
There's
this.
ways to do all of this. Absolutely.
Go walk the mall.
That's right. And enough people do. So next week, we get to see Frank. Frank is a stroke victim, and you're going to see his workout. It takes him 2.5 hours to do what you and I do in 30 minutes. And that's talk about taking away all excuses. You wait to see what he does.
All right,
Craig,
next week.
Thanks. Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. Number to call 967-5253.